Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel. So today is going to be my July and also August TBR. Yes, so I am going to do next 2 months in this video. I am mainly because I'm going away on holiday in August and I don't really want a TBR for August. I mainly want to mood read mainly. So yeah, that's what I mainly want to do for August, is just mood read. But yeah, so this is mainly more focused on July, but I'm okay with having some of these books on my August TBR as well. So that's why I'm combining both of them. As I am combining both of them, that does mean that instead of having 5 rolls, because that's what I normally do, I normally have 5 rolls for each month. That's what I normally do, 5 rolls for each go. But instead of doing 5, I'm going to do 10. I am, because we're doing 2 months and we're adding them both together, so that's why I'm doing 10. Plus we are also going to add on a extra penalty roll as well, as I did not finish my June TBR at all, not even close. Like, I did not finish my June TBR at all. No, did not finish it. Okay. I know that there is still like a couple of days left of filming this, but there's no way that I'm being able to finish all of them books within the next couple of days. Like, there's no way I can finish them all. So I'm taking a penalty shot and saying that I'm taking a penalty, so I'm saying, okay, we add an extra roll, so we are going to do 11 rolls for this one. Okay, there is some change to the board, what I need to talk about, and also there's a new thing that I've added as well for one of the squares. So I'm just going to quickly get the board, and also the other thing that I need to get. Changes to my board, I don't know if you really can see, but here, okay, on the adult part there, it used to say adult fantasy. Now yeah, it only says adult, and it's the same for YA as well. It just says YA now instead of YA fantasy. Yeah, so basically I took off the fantasy part because I've grown out of fantasy now and I really don't like it at all. I'm not interested in reading fantasy. I've got some fantasy books left still. I'm not that interested that much more. I'm not interested in it as much as I used to be. But yeah, so I have still got some left. So I will read the books that I've got left, because they are the books that do interest me. But I'm not going to be collecting any more fantasy books from now on. Yeah, so that's why I took on the fantasy. I've just left it as adult and YA. Also, the other thing is, on the board we've got a prompt that is ebook, and I have got a little pot here, as you can see. It's got loads of little bit of paper in it. So basically all of these in here, right, are books that I can get on Kindle Unlimited. For instance, this one that I've just pulled out, it says The Watchers by A.M. Shine, as you can see, and that is a Kindle Unlimited book. So these are books that are either, well, when I looked, there was either on Kindle Unlimited or are 99p books, but I know that most of these books will most likely change by the time I get to them. What I'm okay with, I know that they will probably change and be like, have to buy them for proper prices. What I'm fine with, and I will do that. So whatever this, if it does land on it and I can pull one of these out, I'll be so happy. Because yeah, I've got a lot of books in here. I think there's like over 50 books in here. So yeah, there is a lot. There's loads of different ones. There is romance, there is thriller, there's horror, there's historical, there's middle grade. I think there's some classics in here as well. Yeah, basically there's a lot in here. I think the main ones in here are mainly thriller and romance. But you know, I do have a lot of different ones in here as well. So I'm very happy to be getting to these. So yeah, so that's the little pot. In the next 2 months, I have got some books that I need to get on. Obviously, at this moment in the book clubs that I'm in, I don't know what the August books are at the moment because they haven't been released. But I do know what some of the July ones are. So for Klitschslar, God, I can't say it today. I will pop a picture here, and it is run by Steph over on Steph Loves. I will link her channel down below and also the Twitter page for Klitschslar as well. But for that book club, they are reading the Mindfuck series. I can't remember who it's by, but I will put a picture of it somewhere here on screen. But yeah, they are reading all 5 books for July, so I definitely need to try and get that onto my TBR somehow. And then also in August, obviously you heard I'm going on holiday, so I kind of want to get my holiday books that I want to read on my TBR as well. I've decided to take with me 2 physical books for on holiday with me, and then I'm going to take my Kindle. So the 2 physical books are these ones. So I've got The Road Trip by Beth O'Leary and Meet Me in Hawaii by Georgia Toffolo. So these are the 2 books I'm taking on holiday with me, and I kind of want to get these on my TBR. I do. I have got some books on my Kindle that I want to get on there. For instance, Red, White and Royal Blue. I want to get that on there. Bunny, I want to get that on there as well. They are the books that I'm mainly looking to read over on my holiday. So yeah, so I'll be quite happy. I'll be quite happy if I can actually get either any of these books that I just mentioned onto my TBR. But you're here to see what books the board did decide to give to me for the next 2 months. Let's see if the board was nice or if the board was evil. So let's see. I'm hoping the board's nice. I really am. I'm hoping for no doubles. What, I don't mind if I get doubles because obviously this is going over 2 months, so I'm perfectly fine with that. But at the same time, I'm like, no, please don't give me no doubles. And I'm okay with it if it lands on Big Book I'm okay if it lands on Big Book because this is for over 2 months. I'm okay if it lands on Big Book. So if it lands on Big Book this month, I'm fine with it. But let's see what the board has got in place for me. So yes, let's go. Let's do the first roll. And we've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we landed on romance. As you saw, for roll number 1, we landed on romance. And for romance, I have picked Meet Me in Hawaii by Georgia Toffolo. This is the 2nd book in the Meet Me series. Yes, so this one, Melina doesn't believe in happy ever after a tragedy caused her to flee her family and friends in Devon. She found a fresh start in Hawaii. Here, working at a surf school, she can give back to those in need and try to overcome the greatest loss in her life. Moved around foster homes throughout his childhood, Todd has worked hard to provide a brighter future to disadvantaged children. Now he has his own charitable foundation working with a surf school in Hawaii, but he still can't put his past behind him. When Melina rescues Todd from the sea, a spark ignites between them, and the two wounded souls find a common ground. But amidst the surf, sunsets, and sparkling kisses, can Melina let go of her past and risk something she locked away forever, her heart? So good, so good. Yeah, I absolutely loved the first one. What was Meet Me in London? So yeah, I loved it so much. So this is obviously all about Melina. The first one was about Victoria. So yeah. So this one all about Melina and Todd. So yeah, I can't wait to get to this one. I really can't, like, especially as it is in summer, and yeah, and Hawaii is actually a place that I really want to go to on holiday as well. So I would absolutely, yeah, I'm so happy to get to this one. I really am. I just I love the first one. I think this one's kind of gonna be like enemies to lovers, maybe. Friends to lovers, maybe, as well. I don't know. But yeah. But I will see what it's like, and yeah. I can't wait to read it. I really can't wait to read this, like, I really can't. So yeah, this is this one. So that is the first book for the months. Let's see what roll number 2. Let's see what book is next. Roll number 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Middle grade. I'm actually okay with that now. Reading middle grade. I'm actually in the mood to read middle grade, so I'm happy with that. Roll number 2, we landed on middle grade, and for middle grade I am going to read, I've been waiting to read this for a while since I've got it, and the book is Rainbow Grey by Laura Elena Anderson. Yeah, I've been waiting to read this for the longest of times. Like, I really have. Since I've got it, I've just been wanting to read it so badly. Yeah, I've been wanting to read this so badly. I really have. I love the pictures in it. That I just love it. And okay, the other part why I want to read this is mainly because of Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin, because he is actually in it. That's what I love so much about this, that Gavin is actually in this, and oh, I love it. I love it so much. I can't wait to read this. I really can't. I'm trying to find Gavin's little person, but I can't find him anywhere. I remember him, like, showing us in one of his videos. He showed us what he looks like in this book. Wait, that might be him. I think that is him. I can't find him no more. But I know that Gavin is actually a character in this book, and I absolutely love that. And he's been raving about it, and I've just been wanting to read it since he's been talking about it. And I'm so happy that I finally got this on here. So yeah, I can't wait to dive into this one and read it. I really can't. And as you can see, my middle grade slump has gone now, and I'm ready to read middle grade again. As you can see how happy I am about this one. I cannot wait to read this one. So yeah, I can't wait. Let's see what the third roll has got in plan with me. Let's go. Roll number 3. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Disability rep. Yeah, I'm okay with that actually. Disability rep. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Roll number 3, we got disability rep. So for disability rep, I've had a look through. Okay, yes, there is some books that I could read, but I've decided to go for this one. Yeah, I've decided to go for this one instead because it is literally disability. Like, there's a person in a wheelchair on the screen, on the front cover. So, yeah. Is Meet Me in Tahiti by Georgia Toffolo. Yes, this is the third book in the Meet Me series. So, yeah, I have got now 2 books in the Meet Me series on here. What I'm quite happy about, to be honest, that I've got both of these on here. And Tahiti is another place that I would love to go to as well. So there you go. And I must admit, this one has been more of the book that I've been wanting to pick up and to read out of all the 4 books. This one is the one that interests me the most. Mainly because I want to learn about Zoe. This is Zoe's story. And I want to know how it's hard. I don't know what to say because I don't want to ruin it, and that, like, basically, yeah, I want to know how she is, like, basically I just want to learn Zoe's story and everything, and what yeah, basically affects her the most. With, I know that being disabled would affect you the most, but yeah, I want to know what else happens in it, because this is about Zoe and Finn. So it says Zoe has spent her life facing battles, fighting her parents for independence, struggling with her feelings for local bad boy Finn, and after a car accident at 18, adjusting to the fact she would not walk again, she remained strong until the day Finn, the person she thought she could trust, broke her heart. Now a successful travel writer, Zoe is excited to review a new luxury hotel in the beautiful South Pacific until she meets its owner. Finn was never good enough for Zoe. He knew it. Zoe's family knew it. The village of Hawks Cove made sure he knew it. And he proved it when he let her down in the worst way possible. Now a successful businessman, he thought his past was behind him until a journalist turns up to review his new result. As Finn shows Zoe the exotic wonders of the islands, both face the fact that their shared past might just be the beginning of a future, but only if Zoe can win the biggest battle of her life, facing up to her heart's desire. Like, this one just sounds much more interesting than all the rest, I must admit, sorry, but this is the one that I'm most interested in reading out of all 4 books, because it's only 4 books in the series there is, but yeah, this is the one that I'm most interested in reading. So yeah, I can't wait to get to this one. So this one is definitely enemies to lovers, path lover, like, sort of thing. I'm still trying to learn all the different, like, tropes and stuff But yeah, so that's that one. That's the third book. Let's see what the fourth roll is. Roll number 4. So far the ball's been nice. I probably just jinxed it now.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. My brain's been blinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we've got a community shelf. We haven't got one yet. This is the first community shelf that we've got since playing this. Let's see what it is. Oh my god, I love it. Mood read. Oh, I'm so happy that basically this means that I can pick any book I want whenever I want. So I'm happy with this. I'm going to keep this. So yes. For the fourth roll, as you can see, as you saw, we landed on community community shelf, and it was mood read. So basically I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to I am going to keep this. I am until I actually want it to use it. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this one and use it when I want to mood read. So if there is a book that isn't on my TBR for the next 2 months and I really want to read it, then I most likely will use this mood read for it. So that's what I'm going to do. See what the fifth row is. It's the fifth row, so roll, shall I say. So 5 out of 11. We've got another 7. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mystery and thriller. I'm happy with that. For the fifth row, as you saw, we landed on mystery and thriller. So for this one, I have picked the Thursday Murder Club. No, that's the first book. This is the second book. It's The Man Who Died Twice by Richard Osman. Yes, so this is the second book in the Thursday Murder Club series. I need to read this, like literally within July or August. I need to read this because in September his third book comes out. What is, I think it's Missed the Bullet, or The Bullet Missed, or something like that. I will pop a picture of it here anyway. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to get this one after this because I absolutely love these. I love these people so much in this book. I love Elizabeth. I love Joyce, Abraham, and Ron. Is it? Yeah, Ron. I just absolutely love them so much. They are so funny, and Elizabeth and Ron reminds me so much of my nan and my granddad. Like, they really do, and I absolutely love it so much. I really do. As you can see on this one, I've got a lovely spray central edges, so I love that. And I love the underneath, like it's just black. Right, look at the underneath. It's black with a little fox on it, and I love it. And the lively fox in pages, absolutely love it. So it says, it's the following Thursday. Elizabeth has received a letter from an old colleague, a man with whom she has a long history. He needs her help. His story involves stolen diamonds, a violent mobster, and a very real threat to his life. As bodies starts piling up, Elizabeth enlists Joyce, Abraham, and Ron in the hunt for a ruthless murderer. And if they find the diamonds too, well, wouldn't that be a bonus? But this time they are up against an enemy who wouldn't bat an eyelid at knocking off for Ogronis. I can't say that word. Not in one attempt. Can the Thursday Murder Club find the killer before the killer finds them? Like, it does sound really interesting, and I can't wait to read this. Like, I really can't. I loved the first one. The first one was 5 stars for me. I loved it so much, so I can't wait to read this. I absolutely loved the first one. First one was 5 stars. Loved it so much. So yeah, I cannot wait to get to this one and then get to the third one in September. I'm definitely going to buy it in September. So yes, definitely am. So I can't wait. So yeah, this is the 5th book. Let's see what the 6th roll has got in plan for me. Roll number 6 out of 11. It went off camera, but I'm going to pick it up as it is so we can show you. As you can see, that is a 3, and that is 2 3s there, as you can see. So that does mean we just got a double, and that means another roll added on. So instead of 11 rolls now, we have to do 12. But yeah, that is 6 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. POC rep. Okay, I can do that. I've got other books that I can read for POC rep. And as you saw, for the 6th roll, we ended up getting a double. I basically jinxed myself, didn't I? Yep, I jinxed myself. Okay, yeah, so we got a double. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay with adding 1 extra roll on. So now instead of 11 rolls, we've got to do 12, what I'm okay with. I am actually okay with that. And we also landed on POC rep. So, if you didn't know what POC rep is, it basically means person of colour. Okay? So, that means the author could be a POC author, so a person of colour author, or the main characters in the book needs to be people of colour as well. So the book that I have picked, please forgive me for me trying to pronounce this title, okay, is Memphis. Is that right? Memphis. And it's by Tara M. Stringfellow. So yeah, this is very short, as you can see, very tiny book. I absolutely love this. Like, I love the colours and everything. This is about a family, obviously person of colour family, the main characters are, and the author is a POC author as well, so this definitely fits the POC rep. This is about a family. It is something happens in the past, and then a couple of generations later, it's affecting the generations through and stuff like that. I think Jonah was only a child the last time she visited Memphis. She doesn't remember the bustle of Beale Street on a summer's night. She doesn't know she's as likely to hear a gunshot ring out as the sound of children playing. How the smell of honeysuckle is almost overwhelming as she climbs the porch steps to the house where her mother grew up. But when the front door opened, she does remember Derek. This house, full of history, is home to the women of the North family. They are no strangers to adversity. Realism runs in their blood. 50 years ago, Hazel's husband was lynched by his all-white police squad. Yet she made a life for herself and her daughters in the majestic house he built for them. August lives there still, running a salon where the neighbourhood women gather. And now this house is the only place Jonah has left. It is in sketching portraits of the women in her life. her aunt, her mother, the women who come to have their hair done, the women who come to chat and gossip it, that Jonah begins laughing again and begins living. Memphis is a celebration of the enduring strengths of female bonds, of what we passed down from mother to daughter, epic in scope yet intimate in detail. It is a vivid portrait of 3 generations of a southern black family, as well as an ode to the city they call home. Like it, I probably didn't do that no justice at all. But I am actually really interested in reading this. I really am. So yeah, I'm definitely looking interested in this. And I love the end papers here. Like, oh, ain't that summer? Like, doesn't that give you like tropical summer vibes? Like, I love it so much. So yeah, I can't wait to read this. I really can't. It sounds really good. I can't wait. Alright, I can't wait to read it. Okay, so that was the 6th roll. Let's see what the 7th roll is going to be. Let's see. Let's go. 7. This is the 7th roll out of 12. Now 7 out of 12. 7th roll is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we landed on LGBTQ plus rep. As you saw, the 7th roll, it landed on LGBT. What the hell? LGBTQ rep. So that means any book that is LGBTQ plus. That basically is that. The book I'm going to read, I'll add a picture here somewhere on screen, is Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuinson, I believe. I believe that's her name. I will put a picture on the screen anyway, I will. Yes, this one. I've been waiting to read this one for the longest of times. Like, seriously, the longest of times. Like, since I've got back into reading, it's been on my Kindle since then. And I've been wanting to read it. I've just never got around to it. I kept on forgetting about it and everything. But now I'm like, no, you know what? I'm going to read it because I really want to. And I just love the like story for it as well. What is it's about the president of America's first son, it is, okay, and also about an English prince. So that I believe they meet at some sort of like gathering party sort of thing, and then they obviously fall in love and they have a connection or something, you know. So yeah, it is gay and it's about American, and you got an American person and you got an English person. Like, I just love that. It's very like American and English, like I love it so much. So yeah, no, I really want to read this so much. I can't wait to read this. Yes, okay, I know that it's a bit of a chunky book. It's like 400 odd pages, nearly 500. It is, I'm okay with it. I've got it on my Kindle, so yeah, I probably could read that on holiday, maybe. I don't know yet. I don't know when I will read it, but I'm happy that I finally got it on my TBR and I can finally read it. I'm so happy for it. I really am. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So yeah, I can't wait to read this. I really can't. So that is the 7th book. Let's see what the 8th book is going to be. Let's go. Roll 8. We've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. well, it's landed on YA. As you saw, the 8th book we landed on, for the 8th roll, sorry, we landed on YA. So for YA, I am going to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Lena Taylor. I've got the whole series here. I've got the whole series, and these have literally been sitting on my shelf now for about half a year, I would think now, and I haven't picked them up, so I'm definitely going to give this a go and read. I was on the fence about unhauling these. I was, when I did my unhaul that I've just recently did, but I've decided to keep it because I'm going to read them, because it does sound kind of interesting to me. So I'm going to give it a go, and if I don't like the first book, then I'm obviously going to unhaul them after. But yeah, I'm going to give it a go and see. So yeah, I can't wait to get to this one. Yeah, that is the 8th roll. 8th roll. Let's see what the 9th one is. This is the 9th roll, so 9 out of 10, 9 out of 12. Let's see what it is. Please not a double. Oh, thank goodness. And is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Graphic novel / manga. For the 9th roll, we landed on graphic novel / manga. So for this, I don't really actually have that many mangas or graphic novels, to be honest. So I am going to try and read one on my Kindle. And that is going to be the T-Dragon, the T-Dragon Society. I'll put a picture of it here anyway. Yeah, you can see it looks very cute, and yeah, I can't wait to read it. I really can't. I've been wanting to buy this for a while, to be actually honest. But yeah, no, I've been wanting to buy it for a while now, so I'm definitely going to give it a go and read on my Kindle. If I do like it, then I'll probably end up going out and buying it in like physical form, so I can have it physically and then reread it again properly, because I prefer reading my graphic novels and mangas and stuff like that physically instead of digitality. Oh god, yeah, I'd rather read them while actually holding the book than reading it on my Kindle or my phone or my tablet or something like that, basically. There you go. So that is the 9th book. Let's go and see what the 10th book is. Let's go. 10th, 10 out of 12 rolls. So this is the 10th roll, and we are getting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Own voices. Okay. Own voices. Yeah. I think I might have to have a think about that one. For the 10th roll, we landed on own voices. For this one, I did actually have to go on Goodreads. I did and have a look through, because I didn't know which one, what if I had any books that was own voices. I'm not really that sure. I am still trying my best to find out. But yeah, so I went through and saw one that I do have. So I have picked this one for now. I don't know if I'm going to read it, but I probably most likely will end up reading this one anyway. But that is Loveless by Alice Osman. So yeah, this one actually sounds kind of interesting. I really am interested in this one. How long before her story begins? I am very interested in reading this one. I really am. It says Georgia has never been in love, never kissed anyone, never had a crush. But as a fanfic obsessed romantic, she's sure she'll find her person one day. As she starts university, Georgia makes a plan to find love. But when her actions wreak havoc among her friends, she questions why romance seems so easy for other people yet not for her. With new terms thrown at her as asexual or romantic, Georgia is more uncertain about her feelings than ever. Is she destined to remain loveless, or has she been looking for the wrong thing all along? See, yeah. Like, this sounds really interesting, and I really can't wait to read this. I really can't. So yeah, I'm very interested in learning different things. So yeah, that is the 10th book. 11 out of 12. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Magical realism. For the 11th roll, we landed on magical realism. Yeah, anyway. For this one, I picked Bunny. I will put a picture of it here. By Mona. Oh god, I can't remember her name. I'll put a picture of it here anyway, and you can see. But yeah, I've been wanting to read this for a while. This is, I believe it is only a little short book anyway, so it'll be nice and quick and easy to read. But I believe that there is some very like disturbing things that actually happens in this. So yeah, I am interested in reading this. Like, I've heard good things about this book. I'm reading it on my Kindle, as it's a Kindle Unlimited book. It is, so yeah, I am interested in reading this. I am. This is going to be my first book by her as well, as I did want to read All's Well by her. That does sound really interesting, and I can't wait to read that. And also, I know that my brother wants to read that one as well. So yeah, definitely want to read that. But no, Bunny, yeah, I am interested in reading it. I'm not that sure what it's all about again now. I've totally forgotten. But yeah, Bunny, that is the 11th roll, the 11th book. Let's see what the 12th and final book is going to be. And yeah, so this is roll 12, so hopefully this is the last roll. Hopefully. And we've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What landed on adult? Okay, for the 12th and final roll, we landed on adult. For adult, I have picked Gone Girl by Julia Flynn. Yeah, I've just been hearing really good things about this at the moment. I don't know why. But yeah, I've been hearing good things about it. And I definitely want to read it because it does really interest me. It does. So yeah. Yeah, definitely going to read this and see what it's like. Because apparently this is the book, like, if you're new to thrillers and stuff, I would say, like, people are saying read this one first, like, to get you into thrillers. And they say, like, if you're already used to thrillers, like, don't read this because it might not give you the same sort of like effect as if you're a new reader for thrillers. So yeah, like, I do read thrillers, I do, but I don't read them a lot. Like, even though that thriller is my favourite gen, as well as romance, I read more romance than thrillers. I must admit that now. But yeah, I have more thrillers than romance, but I read more romance than thrillers. So put that one there. So yeah, anyway, Gone Girl. Definitely going to read this one within the next 2 months. So yeah, can't wait to get to this one. But yeah, they are the 12 books that I've got for the next 2 months. So yeah. Obviously, I didn't get to put, to be honest, I forgot. So yeah. So I didn't get to put the Mindfuck series on there. On here I didn't, but I'm still going to read them. So they are extra books that I need to read. There are extra 5 books on there. So it basically goes from 12 to 17. And then obviously I've got the road trip as well to read. So basically I've got 18 books for the next 2 months to read. Well, ain't that bad, but the Mindfuck series is going to be for July, and then obviously this one's going to be for August, and one of the other ones, maybe one of the meet me ones, either Meet Me in Hawaii or Meet Me in Tahiti, depending on which one. If I do read one first, if I read Meet Me in Hawaii first, then it will be Meet Me in Tahiti that I'll be taking on holiday. But hi guys, editing me here. Just coming in very quickly. In this, I've actually forgot to say that I'm actually going to be taking part of Summerween as well. That's in July. What is going from the 15th of July to the 21st of July. It is, and we have got a list of prompts that we need to fill out. I will put them on screen. I will, and I also will link the announcement video down below in the comments as well. And it is run by Olivia and also Gabby. I will link both of their channels down below anyway. I will anyway. So yeah, coming in just to let you know that I am taking part in the Summerween readathon, and I've got the list here. So the prompts are: read a book in the dark or at night, read a book with Halloween colours on the cover, read a book with haunt in the title, read a slasher, and make or bake a spooky fall themed treat. So they are the 5 prompts that we need to do for Summerween. So yeah, I am actually really excited to do this because I actually missed out on Winterween. I'm so disappointed. But I'm so happy to be doing Summerween because I really want to read horror books. I really do. I've got some horror books on my Kindle that I really want to get to, and I've also got books here as well on my shelves that I want to read as well. So I am very looking forward to be taking part in Summerween. So yeah, I'm gonna let you get back to the video. I just wanted to come in here to let you know that I will be taking part of Summerween as well. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. See you later on. Bye. These are the books that I got, plus the 3 Kindle books, and also I've got a mood read as well to use. So yeah, this is the stack for the next 2 months, plus some 3 books. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this. I really am. I'm actually really happy with this stack. Like, I am very interested in most of these and getting to these as well. So yeah, I'm very interested in reading these. So yeah, this is a stack for August, for July and August. So yeah, very happy with that. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. If you liked the video, then give it a like, and if you want to see more bookish content from me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification to be notified. But I will see you in the next one, guys.